I'm bringing myself up, very much up this morning. All right, so let me try this again. Welcome, everybody. Good morning to you. Welcome to Let's Talk Virtual. I'm very excited. I hope you are. I hope you had a great time last night playing with the Scratch and Win. And I hope you had a great, fun time crafting the welcome screen and how you would have this for an event or a theme of your own. And using Canva makes it so easy. You know, you can just add that in and plop it right in and you're ready to go. But the Scratch and Win, I love this gamification side of the house because it definitely helps the people to get excited about it, which brings me to today. I am going to really focus on gamification. And so when we talk about gamification with video or virtual engagement, we're really talking about another way to have people interact in your event. There are 5 great benefits for incorporating gamification features into your event or your theme. And I've listed a couple of them here. It's really about keeping participants engaged and keeping the energy level high, because that's what you want for any type of event. And it also adds value to your event through participation. It also encourages interaction with your sponsors and your exhibitors through gifts and promotions, because you know me, I love a giveaway, and because it's a giveaway, people are going to be talking about what a particular product is or service is. So this is another way to help keep the energy level high, and it helps to motivate attendees or participants to find out more content on not only you and your events, but also on your sponsors and your exhibitors and your vendors that are there supporting your event. Now, the other part I love about this is it gets participants or attendees to really create buzz about what's going on with your event. So when you look at gamification, it truly elevates your virtual event and your hybrid experience, because it gets everybody involved and engaged and excited about your virtual event, so much so that they forget quite often that they're sitting in front of either their computer screen or their cell phone screen, because they're involved, they're engaged in what you're doing. Now, when we look at this, I want to now go over to the Scratch and Win. When we set this up, it was really about promoting the patio chick, because that's our theme. That's who we're here for, and you are vying for that position of being the planner for her retreat and her conference. So what better way to create another type of feature here to show how she keeps all of the participants engaged about her content and her subject matter. So when you played the game, I would like to see in the chat, if you all can tell me how many people played first. Let's see, can we get hands raised for folks telling me how many people actually played? This would be good. So everybody raise their hand if they played.
You're challenging people that they know how to do that.
So in the on this wonderful screen at the bottom, you can actually see where it says raise your hand, and I'm going to check. Yes, you can actually raise your hand, or better yet, everybody just send me a thumbs up or a heart. How about that? Send me a thumbs up or a heart if you played the game last night. All right, I'm seeing quite a few hearts coming up here. That's great. That's great. I see there's a lot of love for the game. Wonderful. Yep, a lot of likes. That's good. Wonderful. You know, when we're using gamification this way, it really helps you to understand more about your theme or your event and where you're trying to go with it. When we did this, the Scratch and Win, it was really about making sure everyone was on board with the patio chick and the retreat and the quiz, the virtual booth, the actual physical booth. You can actually put gamification in there as well and make it a part. As you all saw when you started the Scratch and Win, you had to begin with a photo of yourself, and then you actually went into the game. And you could play it multiple times, which believe it or not, for one of the features we have, you can control how many times someone can play per session. You can also control how many times that particular email can win. So that way you don't have one particular person who's really, really fast dominating the game and, of course, receiving all the prizes and the goods. So we have a way to really control this and get you information and feedback from the people who are participating, because their data is collected. And I see we have Fred back, so it's good to have good energy in the room. We have this joke about Fred. But again, when you're creating gamification, you have a lot of power and control at your fingertips for your event and your theme. But I will say, however, it's really important to know what kind of event, what kind of game you want for your event. So it's important to understand your audience and what your goals are, because you want to control the offerings to their full advantage for your event and your theme, and what kind of things do you need to motivate your attendees or participants. And that's how you need to look at your game. Are you hosting a beauty product launch? And if so, consider awarding with a number of points for special samples or the product itself. If you're holding an internal team building type of event, treat the top earners with an incentive type goodie bag. So you have to really look at the game that you're setting up. And, we have many choices here, but know who your audience is and what your goal is with the games. Now, since I'm a giver and I love awarding prizes for games, what I'd like to do is highlight some of our sponsors who have been so wonderful in providing games or providing prizes for these games. And right now we have a couple. Some people will even had a chance to sample a few because they won right away. But I'd like to send shouts out to Sweet Gnome Love, who provided a lot of English toffee. I'd like to send a shout out to my ladies, Jenny, for August Happens, where their spa and beauty supplies, their hand-whipped cream is really wonderful. I want to tell you, that buttercream can really take the dryness out of your skin, and everybody can benefit from it, not just the ladies. Everyone can benefit from some soft feeling hands. And now that the weather's changing, it's even more important for you to take care of your skin. And while we're taking care of that skin, we're still going to be going out to the patio and chilling with a great libation. So I'm sending a shout out to Grey Wolf Whiskey. Yes, they are also sponsoring this. Did you know that? That's right, Grey Wolf Whiskey. And you can see these wonderful sponsors in their booths. You can actually go directly to the booths here that we have on the platform. And you can go in and take a look at even more of their products and send them an email. Let them know that you looked at them, you found them here online, and you'd like to know more information. All you have to do is in that right corner when you go into the booth to say, hey, let's connect. I want to find out more about you. And it will automatically send them an email on your behalf so that they can send you back any more information that you'd like. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't say that Tara L. Page herself has donated, shall I say it? Yes, she has given up the Patio Chicks sweatshirts for prizes in these games as well. So gamification is on today. It is fun and it is happening, and you can actually see some of the prizes that will be awarded. So with that being said, in this next video, I'd really like to tell you about how we bring all these different features together that we do. So when we did this for Fenty Island, and we put together, I will say, as a digital and experiential company, we believe in really bringing together the virtual and the physical. And Rihanna debuted her products, her skincare line, in Fenty Island as part of the Dubai Shopping Festival. And so we were very happy to be a part of this. So when I show you this video, you will see that upon entering, folks who got to be a part of this launch were directed to explore, get this, the Total Cleanse Cove, the Fat Water Falls, and the Hydra Visor Sun Deck. And these were all named after products in her line. The pop-up space was filled with, games, engaging activities, and even a juice bar. And you'll see that in there with drinks inspired by the powerhouse ingredients in her skincare line as well. And then later on, we asked all the participants to, take out their phone, and they could actually go to the QR codes for the different products, and they can see product information. And with the omni-channel cart, and you heard me talk about that before, they had a way to choose what sizes, the amounts, the quantities, and how they wanted their products delivered. Whether it was on site, they could take it with them, or they could have it delivered to their homes. And then, of course, to punctuate all of this, we had a branded virtual photo booth at the end where the customers could actually take their photo, share it right online, and they would share a pointed message at the same time that they were sharing this on their social media. So we put together all of the many features of our platform for this one hybrid activation. So at this time, I'd like you to take a look at the video, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the other side. So Jen? Hey, wasn't that great? Again, I love how we put together all of the different features that's offered on this wonderful yet very powerful platform. And this slide really about hybrid event solutions. I love this because it helps you to visualize all the different things you can do for virtual engagement. And as we talked about for schools, with whether it's a back to school or education for back to school type specials, homecomings, it's a great way to get everybody involved. With sports, you can get the fans who are in the stands as well as those who are at home on their couch, all involved, showing who they are. And of course, you've seen great events like this being put together to help with shopping and product promotion, as well as, wide dissemination to talk about what's happening at their location. And again, with live streaming, here's a way to keep everybody involved, both those who may be on site as well as online, or even if they're all online. Here's a great way to keep everybody engaged. Our platform really offers many features that you can use every day. And so if you did not have a chance to play the scratch and win, I'm going to go to that slide right now and put up the QR code. So as I said before, take out your phone, hold it over the QR code, take out your cell phone, go to your phone app on your phone and hold it over the code to activate the booth. and give it a try. Try your luck, see how it works out. And as you saw, we actually do have prizes because I said I'm a giver. I love giving away things here. So you can actually see how this interaction works. And if you win, make sure you'll have to provide us your address so we can drop ship you that prize on that turn. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So now at this time, I'd like to go and see what your questions are. Let's see your questions. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to check out the chat section. Okay, it says here, what are your game choices? Okay. Right now we have quite a few off-the-shelf games, which is great. That helps promote them. We have a version of, like Miss Pac-Man, where you can customize to your theme. We also have a memory game. We did something with Semphora where you could actually grab different product lines, from mascara to lipstick. Just kidding. And then we also have the Scratch and Win, which you all are enjoying right now. We have Spin the Wheel. We even have basketball, a desert version of basketball. So we have many off the shelf right now, but don't let that limit you. Let us know what you'd like, and we can help you with that design. Let's see here. What other questions do I have? Can you customize the game for an event or theme? Yes, you can. Not only with the colors, but as you saw with the, as you'll see, tomorrow I think we give you access to the experiential portal where you can actually play some of the games. And you'll see for the Pac-Man that was laid out for Fila. And I love the idea of the little shoe romping through, going through to eat the ghosts. Fila, tennis shoes, what can I say? Tennis. I always think of tennis rackets and tennis shoes with Fila. But yes, to answer your question, we can customize the game to your event or your theme. Let's see here. What other questions do we have? All right. Oh, can people on the site see the results of the game from people playing online? Actually, yes. All of our gamification keeps track of who's the high scorer. And I believe on the Fila, you can actually, it actually shows, like they used to show on the games, the top three players, the top 3 point scores. Yes, they actually show that to you. So yes, you can see what the scores are for people who are playing online as well as people who are playing on the actual site. Let's see here. As a planner, do I have to wait until the event is over to see the results, or can I see the results in real time? Actually, yes. We have a reporting capability where you can go online and actually see how much time folks are spending in particular places. Just like we showed the other day, you can see who's taking photos, who's using GIFs, who's using boomerangs. You can actually see who's being online and who's engaging. And you can constantly hit the update to see where things are, just to get an idea. But of course, I would always say, you want to wait to the end of the time you have slotted for the game to be open to see, the most accurate results of once everything is completed. But yes, you can see what's going on in the interim, but I would recommend that you wait till the very end to see all the way through where everybody fared out with the scores. And let's see here. What's our next question? Let's see. You can see, let's see, what other questions do we have here? Oh, I had a question about can you show this online? Yes, you can actually show the results online we have an iframe capability that allows you to put it right onto your website. So you can see not only the gaming, but you can actually see photos. You could actually live stream the photos that everyone is taking as being a part of the game. So if you want to live stream this and show this, you can show it on your website. Heck, you can even show it on a jumbotron if you're at a game and you have that connection. So know that you have the ability with our iframing on this platform to show not only the game results, but all kind of pictures and features at the same time. Let's see here. All right. Well, as I spoke with Yusuf yesterday about hybrid activation and Nike, he'd like to come back today, and I said, yes, come on back and tell us a little bit more about setting up the activation, what that really entailed. So we're going to bring him back online here in 2 minutes. So I would invite everybody back to the social lounge for a short time, and then we're going to start the session, and we'll bring back in our industry expert, Yusuf Kibi, to talk more about the Nike activation. All right, with that being said, can we dance our way out, Jen? All right, I can only hope, right? So, but until then, everybody, go back to the social lounge, and we'll bring back Yusuf Kibi for more talk. So let's talk virtual. See you in just a few, everybody.